months after. No, almost 6 months after. Listen was killed in February. So it's 4 months. He was killed in July.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On the draw is Taylor, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big...
You heard the story about Boosie getting knocked off or his teeth getting knocked out? You ever heard that? This was when stuff was going on. People were saying, people still thought they said Marquise had something to do with either being killed. And they were all standing out there, all of their entourage. And Marquise felt like Boosie was looking at him crazy and walked over there and hit him, punched him. We didn't have no rap beef. Boosie and Listen was the first rap beef in Baton Rouge. And it really wasn't no beefing. Listen said a couple of their things. He got a song when they felt like he was talking about Boosie. You think I ain't getting money, you're tripping. Lord Tappers down the bars by the zillions. I ain't gonna say the name because I might kill the bitch. Pack the hatchback. And Boosie's last name is Hatch. So people thought he was talking about Boosie, but in all actuality, he was talking about Boosie's cousin, Hatch Boy. Because Hatch Boy, it was never Boosie really. It was his entourage that was always extra with it. Boosie never said anything. He never did anything. But his entourage always was on 10.
I ain't got no beef with Boosie because I talked to him. He told me that he never crossed me. He ain't had nothing against me. He told me to look up to me in the streets. And I told him, well, my feelings were hurt because he told me to yank my sign down, which was petty, but it was big to me because I feel like we know each other and I just talked to you. You to do that is like you shitting on my dream, bro. Because we know each other. And I know you and you know me. You know what I'm saying? I see this rap shit and this shit, 2 different things, bro.
Did they ever have a friendship relationship?
There wasn't a friendship, but they knew each other. Baton Rouge is not that big. And if you in the streets or if you in the game, you have to run across each other. You're going to run across either somebody you fool with them or somebody like that. They didn't have no friendship and there wasn't no friendship. Like Boosie had just came and bought a pint of starter for him. He really did like Boosie. Listen, like him. Yeah. And he had a mutual respect. But listen, it was never any beef. We may not be the best of friends, but somebody you connected to, like even with Boosie cousin and Listen used to hang together. Trail, Donkey. He's a pastor now. They all hung together. D.D. Trail, Listen. They was well known to be with each other, but Boosie and Listen was never friends. You heard the story about Boosie getting knocked off or his teeth getting knocked out? His teeth didn't get knocked out though. People say that, fabricate that, his teeth got knocked out or whatever. He had a grill in his mouth. And the teachers was hot. This is right after Ivan. This was when stuff was going on when people were saying, people still thought Marquise had something to do with Ivan being killed. And so they were standing in front where it's now Bella Noche. It was Fahrenheit then at the time. They were all out there because it's very small. Everybody, all the dope boys and everybody in the street would show up in one spot just to come through and show their cars off and see what they got on, And they were all standing out there, all of their entourage. And Marquise felt like Boosie was looking at him crazy and walked over there and hit him, punched him. Which was not, it shouldn't have been because Marquise was big as hell, like he was a big boy. It's like 6'2", 240. Why are you hitting me? Why you did that? Like, that's not even equal. But nobody stopped him. Nobody did nothing. Nobody said anything. There was no repercussions after that. And so, I think he mentioned it in several songs. Like there was a song that came out. Marquise had made a song called Two Piece. The Two Piece, the gangsta ball. 2 piece. Let me hit you. I see you bucking for a 2 piece. Gangsta ball. like people referenced him as Mr. Two Piece, and because he really would two piece you up. Like he was a one hitter. Like he'll hit you with a two piece and it was over with. So that was his thing, Mr. Two Piece. Boosie them did it like they was on the news. Everybody know who did it. All on rap. Nigga Pope can't sound like people on the news. Everybody know who did it. They just need to stop. In 2009, I stopped listening to Boosie. I just did. Like I just got to the point within this year to ask God to remove the unforgiveness in my heart for him. We'll be honest with you. Because he didn't push the button. He didn't say that hit didn't come from him. Listen, Diane, that didn't come from him. It didn't. And again, like Listen never cleared it up with Ivan. Listen never cleared it up with Listen.
I'm caught up in the streets. I'm really caught up in the streets. And a couple dudes got killed. And it was like, my name came up. Basically, I didn't do it, but ain't nobody beat me. But later on down the line, a couple months later, they found out I didn't do it. Ain't nobody apologized to me for it, so I'm mad now.
When Boosie went to jail, he didn't go to jail for Listen murder. He wasn't in jail for that. He was fighting charges when Listen got killed. He was even out of town. He wasn't even in town when Listen was killed. But that call didn't come from him. There was some other stuff, other street stuff that came back to haunt Listen, but it was closely associated with some people who was associated with that side. But it didn't come from Boosie. It caught him by surprise because Boosie had a conversation. So he thought it was dead, but it had been put in the streets before that. Boosie had a hit. Boosie had a hit or anybody who had something to do with Ivan. So he had never made it to the people on that side about the hit not being good no more. Like fuck with that. It never made it to the people it should have. So when the button was pushed,
I told you already. I don't hear that.
You can't stop it once it's been pushed.
Also, Chris Jackson, known by his rap name as Missy, was murdered last night in the Mid-City area of Baton Rouge.
Already winning. That's how you start losing. Quit crying so much.
I'm pretty sure he'll be like right up there with Boosie. Right up there, with him. And I'm gonna say this, like I said, it took me a while to forget. I love the position that Boosie is in right now. I just got saw clips and he was at the 50th Grammy. That's big. Grammys. He performed at the Grammys. That's big. 50-year anniversary and you performing Boosie. You from Baton Rouge, despite you going to jail and being implemented and all this, all of that. You gotta pay that's big. You gotta give props to where it's due. That's big.
Represent Louisiana too.
Represent Baton Rouge. Yes. Yes. He represent Baton Rouge, and on the back of him they had Baton Rouge shining. They had Baton Rouge, not Louisiana, not the Boots. They had Baton Rouge lit up, flag. Yeah, baby. Baton Rouge, baby. It's very much different. Y'all call us country. It's very much different.
I see uniform with Pastor Troy.
Yeah. Me and Pastor, we have a unique type of relationship where Pastor doing his thing, he dropped the whole thing about Master P, even though C-Murder, ran them on stage and that whole thing happened behind him, man, big shots out of C-Murder. He was riding on his highway doing his thing, He just created GSDB.
Pastor Troy and GSDB have taken control of Jam Session here in the squad.
Right before that happened, man, this guy named Black Guy, he was one of the artists of DSGB, but we know him as Mikey. Black Guy, I'm the fire you couldn't put out. I'm the side that didn't blow out. He moved down to College Point Project. and he hung around one of the members of the Untouchable, my partner, Sniper Dunny. Mikey was also a fan of the Untouchable, and with that being said, he ended up taking a verse out of one of the members of the Untouchable songs and putting it on a DSGB record with Pastor Troy. It was a little pimpin' verse, Black Guy sung it, and not only did he rap his lyrics, but he also said his name, like Pimpin' said, Pimpin's in here, Iceberg Slim, sinking Titanic. Iceberg Slim, sinking Titanic. So everybody thought that he was just saying Pimpin' in here, like, Pimpin' in here, Iceberg Slim. No, he was saying his name. That's his name in the rap. That's my partner name. So he was saying my partner name in the rap too. He just flowed it. So, time, went on or whatever. I get a call from one of my uncles. He owned a barbershop at the time right in Riverdale. He said, man, guess who down here in the chair? I said, who? He like, Pastor Troy. He knew the situation. That's why he was calling me. So I'm like, real man, I'm finna come down there. I'm on the way. I was by myself, I'm strapped up. But I'm by myself, I rock, nigga. I don't need no goons in that. So he said, no, nephew, man, you just can't bust in here like that, man. You can't bust in here and be like, the boy, he don't know that somebody called from the barbershop. So I'm like, all right. He like, just come in here, like you get a haircut. He don't know we were related. Just sit on down, sit in my chair. So I'm like, okay. So I go down to the barbershop, and walk through the door. That's a truck in my gun. Yeah, GNGB. Yeah. So I sit down, man. Sit in my office chair. He put the thing on me. And I'm sitting right there, man. And I'm like, what's up, Troy, man? How you doing, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on, hood? So I'm like, what's up, man? I'm Capone of the Untouchables, man. He's like, oh yeah, man, what's up, man? I fuck with y'all. I bet with y'all, man. Y'all cool, man. Y'all cool, man. Like that. I said, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Likewise with you, man. But I want to share something with you, man. You like, what's going on, homie? I said, man, we know Black Guy, right? Mikey. He was like, yeah, you're a Black Guy, that's my boy, I said, well, man, that verse right here, and I played it for him. This verse right here that he rapped on GSGB, that comes from the Untouchable. He did this, 2-3 years ago. He was a little nigga, So I played it for him, and he jumped up at first. When he first, he jumped up, he first heard, like, hold on, man, what you trying to tell me? I said, I got out the church. Like, hey, bro, I'm telling you, you heard it right here, man. We did it 2 years ago. Then showed him the copyright. Showed him on the copyright right there, man. We did it, man. He told this verse, man. He came to California. He was a little homie.
So I didn't end up going in the barbershop, Troy. I think just ended up.
Once he seen that there was no way out of that. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, I'm gonna have to take stripes from home. I'm gonna take some of them stripes off home shoulder, man. Hey, man, check this out, man. Here go my number, man. Give me a call tomorrow, man. We'll get together, man. This down fast, y'all in the way, man. Untouchable, man. Boom, kind of boy. So he gave me his personal number. So I'm like, cool, I respected him out there. You know what I'm saying? Cool, man. This is down to earth dude. He kept it real. He understood. That was all about. It's about understanding. He understood. So about 2 or 3 days later, I called him, so I'm gonna go ahead and call Troy, man, see what's going on. Maybe we can work together. I'm working on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can work together. I called. Hello. Sounded just like on that Master P thing. Hello. Speak to P. He said, the dude sounded just like that. Hello. I'm like, man, what's going on, man? What's Troy, man? Like, who is this? Like, man, this done treatment, they done enough, man. Home, Untouchable, man. I talked to him yesterday, he gave me the number. He like, oh. See him, bro. Boy, just changed right there. Oh, this his brother, man. He ain't right there, man. He had went out of town to Savannah, man. But he get back, man. I'm gonna let him know that you know.
8 o'clock, I'll get some sleep.
Yeah, man.
Safe, bro.
And then hung up the phone, man. About 2 days later, I called Holmes again. Man, I had got his number changed, man. But I ran into though, about 2 or 3 years, maybe a little longer than that. I ran into